Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and greetings, Alishano here, and welcome to my little man cave and more RC video reviews. Today in this video I'm going to introduce Maylibet A12 smart discharger for your Lipo batteries. Why do you want to discharge your Lipo batteries down to storage voltage in each cell? Answer is simple: it protects the battery and it extends the life cycle of your Lipo batteries. Well, another question, why not just use smart pro balance chargers that you have, because they do have discharge feature or storage feature where you can discharge a Lipo battery down to storage levels and store. Why buy a Maylibet A12 smart discharger? Well, answer is simple. This one is designed to do only one thing: discharge your Lipo batteries to storage level and balance each cell. This one is designed specifically just for one purpose, and for that it has a specialized hardware. And of course this one has a max discharging power up to 120 watt, which your ordinary or pro smart balance charger does not have. Let me bring the camera closer to Maylibet A12 smart discharger. We'll talk about its features and we will take it outside the box and we will start discharging some of my old swollen Lipos right away and see how safe it is to discharge the batteries, how good it discharges the battery, how long it's gonna work, and if it is worth every penny or not. So this is your Maylibet A12 smart discharger. Quick discharging, generates balanced voltage, protects Lipo battery, extends cycle life, the battery life cycle, one key control, easy to operate, auto power cut off after discharging. Pretty safe, auto power cut off, so it won't discharge your batteries down to zero, you know. Also, a spec says max discharge power is up to 120 watt, minimum input voltage 6 volt, maximum 27 volt, supports battery types only Lipo, battery voltage abnormal alarm, yes, it supports that, and of course it will not discharge the battery in that case, and it supports batteries from 2S to 6S that have balance ports. So here we are. Let me just show you what's inside. There's a nice user manual that you should read. It describes everything about your discharger, and here is the discharger. Okay, very nice big screen right here that will show you all the battery discharging data that you need. There's a big fan right here. It's completely made of metal. There are vents right here. There's an XT60 connector and a balance port. So if your battery does, so now here is one problem. If your battery does not have an XT60, for example, if I want to discharge this battery, that is a 2S battery, it has a JST plug. So in that case, you need to make plug extensions or converters so that you can plug the different kind of connectors. So this is it. Very nice little neat discharger right here. Do remember, because it's made of metal and it's gonna actually discharge the batteries at high rates. Well, this is definitely gonna heat up a lot, so keep your hands away from this one, and of course also make sure to keep it in a well ventilated area. And of course, if you have an AC air conditioning on, that will be very, very nice. Basically, I will put it on the floor. My tile floor is always very, very cool, and it will be an automatic heat sink for this one if I discharge the batteries. Now let's try this battery, which is a big swollen 4S 5000 milliamp 30C battery. At the moment it's fully charged, so I'm just gonna plug it in and hope nothing actually explodes. If you want to insert the balance port, it must be inserted from the leftmost pin on the balance port. Remember that. So here we are. Done. And connected. Press and hold the button, and it shows you the battery information. At the moment its discharging fan is not working very hard, but I can say it's getting hot. I can still hold it, but not very long, because it's getting heat up now, which is very, very normal. So We will leave it and it will actually display, it will actually beep and stop discharging the battery once each cell reaches to the storage level, which will be 3.8 or 3.85 volt approximately in each cell, and that's where discharger will cut off discharging the battery. I have to hold it right. One more thing is, if any of the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, the cell numbers are flashing while discharging, that means that cell is damaged, broken, or weak and is not being discharged very well. In that case, you should look into discarding that LiPo battery properly. Alright, so this is how I'm discharging the battery. I have put the battery in LiPo fireproof bag, okay, and the discharger is outside, which is definitely heating up a lot because of the discharging cycle. So I will sit here right next to the battery and perform my other duties while this discharges, and definitely I'm gonna charge more batteries right there using that pot. Alright, fan speed got very low, then I had 3 beeps, and you can see the discharge capacity is 0.08. this means, and you can see that the discharging has stopped. Now the fan is still on because the heat, the unit is still hot, so fan will keep on until the heat is dissipated, and then it will turn off. So here are the voltage for each cell. Now this is an ISDT battery go battery checker or battery meter. You can see each cell voltage. So basically it discharges each cell to 3.8 volts, 3.81, 3.82, 3.84, 3.84. Does not matter much, but I would just look at the number 3.8, 3.8, 3.8, 3.8. So battery is discharged to the storage level very well, and now I can store this battery properly. Second battery discharging started. Let's see how long it will take and how well it will go. Alright, while discharging this battery, cell number 4 is blinking. That means that cell is weak or bad. So this battery should not be used anymore. Well, I think it's time to discard this battery now. So we have a lot of batteries to discharge. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of batteries sitting and waiting for discharging. Hadi is on the duty to watch the batteries if they are swelling up or not. So he's getting very close. We have the battery in a pot, flower pot. Also the battery fireproof and explosion proof bag is ready just nearby, and 4 batteries are charging right there, which we are keeping an eye on them. Really, right?
Yeah.
We are keeping an eye on them. This time we don't want any swelling up and explosion.
These are patchy nuts, and you don't know, did you see that big patchy there? Have one big explosion.
Big batteries Baba have put there and secured the connectors right there. The big huge pack, the connectors are secured and they are keeping away from these bunch of batteries.